Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. In this video, I'm going to be taking you along for a little crafty vlog. I have some fun stuff planned this weekend and I figured let's try a little vlog and see what we get up to. First things first, I have a market this weekend and I'm in panic mode, so I want to make a few things, a few new things, a few same old. And I've been saving all of these ponchos and I really want to make one. I've made one before, but I want to make this one in specific or similar color scheme. So I picked out some yarn, all acrylic in these colors, and I'm going to find a pattern and we're just going to get straight to work because it's Thursday and my market's on Sunday. Okay guys, it is a couple hours later. I've made great progress on it. Now, I originally picked out a dark brown to go next in the rotation. And this is a maroon that I did last. But they're so similar, so I don't even know if I should add it on. I know I want to add white to the bottom. I want more rows of white to be on the bottom. But I really thought that this was going to be a lot longer than it is right now. Let's try it on. Yeah, this is not long enough yet. I want it to come down to like here. I guess I should add the brown, huh? 3 more rows of brown and then some white. I really thought this was going to be a lot quicker than it's going, but I guess I can't be surprised. I don't know. I think it'll be cute either way, but gotta keep working. Okay, so I did add the brown and I'm glad I did. It looks, you can tell the difference more in person than you can on camera between these two colors. Can you see? Maroon, brown. Now I just need to add a few rows of the white and it's getting much longer now, getting to a length that I like. I don't know how many rows I'm gonna add of the white color, but I'll add a few, and then I want to have tassels if I have enough yarn. I want white tassels on the bottom to match that photo that I showed you guys, but this is taking so long. I think I've been sitting here for 2 hours, but whatever. It'll be really cute and I hope someone buys it at my market this weekend. And I really wanted to make myself one, but after this I need to do something else. I really want to knit a hat, so, but we gotta finish this first. We gotta finish it. Okay, I put more work in, obviously, and I just added 2 rows of the white to the bottom. Ignore all the ends, I'll weave those in. But I want to try it on because I don't want it to be too long, because I still plan on adding tassels, and the tassels will be relatively long. Yeah, I think that that's good. Like, once this stretches out, add some white tassels. What do you think? I wish you guys could give me an opinion. Good though. I think if I add some white tassels, it'll be good. I have this much yarn left, so not a ton, but I think it'll be enough for the tassels. Now I need to decide if I want to put tassels in every single hole or if I just want it to be every other. And then I need to add something to the neckline because this is not cute. I'll probably just do like a row of single crochet around there just to clean it up a bit. But I think I'm going to cut my yarn off, weave in my ends, and then we'll make some tassels. And I think a good steam will really stretch this out and have it lay nice and flat. But it's really cute. I'm happy I made this, even though it took way longer than I thought. I know that this vlog is kind of all over the place, but I saw that one of the libraries nearby me is doing like a yarn library. So they have yarn there that you can donate, but you can also get free skeins of yarn. And I saw this earlier this year, but I just never made the time to go look, but we're going today, so I figured I'd take you guys along just to see what's there. I really have no idea what to expect. I've seen no photos or anything, so this should be fun. Not that I need any more yarn, but if it's free then it doesn't really count, right? That's what I'm thinking, at least. Okay, this lighting is so bad. We're not talking about it, but things are just not going my way this week. that sounds very dramatic, and it is very dramatic, but let me tell you. Basically, I was gonna take you guys to this yarn library that's around me. Basically, one of the public libraries in St. Louis has a free yarn library. You can donate there, but also you can get 4 to 6 free skeins of yarn a month. And I saw this earlier this year and I just never made time to go. But I had time today and I remembered about it, so I was like, I'm gonna go. And I went and they didn't have any yarn. They had a few, but it was all scraps and nothing that I was gonna take. Someone else would use it more than I would, but they told me that they were like currently processing yarn to put in there, but it would take a while and I didn't have the time to wait, so that was kind of a bust. But I'm really glad that I went, and I think that I will go again. I just need to figure out maybe when they put more yarn in, because there really wasn't a lot, like at all. But then last night I was told that it is supposed to rain all day on Sunday, and Sunday is my market. Now, if you watch my April market vlog, you will see it rained the whole time there, and it was a light drizzle, but it was kind of miserable. I made out with decent money, so it was like, that was fine, but the rain just like, it sucks. No one wants to sit in the rain, and there was less traffic, and one of my favorite parts about doing the markets is interacting with people, and there wasn't as many people. And so yeah, it is supposed to rain all day. Literally, the market goes from 11 to 4, and it's supposed to rain from like noon to forever. So I'm trying to decide right now if it's worth it for me to even go on Sunday, which sucks because again, this is the last market that I was going to do this year. And I was really excited for it because it's Halloween themed. They're having like costume contests and face painting, but I don't know if I want to haul all of my stuff there and for it to be raining and potentially get my stuff wet and whatever, which my stuff is crochet. If it gets wet, it's not the end of the world, but no one wants that to happen to their stuff. So my plan right now is to basically wait until Saturday. I'm waiting till the last minute. I don't pay a lot to be at these markets, so if I lose any money, like, it's not that big of a deal to me, but I'm waiting till tomorrow and I'm just gonna keep checking the weather. I'm gonna keep checking it, and I feel like if the rain holds off till like 2 o'clock, it'll be worth it for me. I can handle 2 hours of rain. I just don't want to handle like setting up in the rain and sitting there for 4+ hours in the rain. So I was gonna panic make a bunch of stuff, but I don't think that that is a great idea, because then like there's no point if I'm not gonna go. But I do put all my products on my website, so it's not bad that I have the extra stuff. But as I was saying, I found that out last night, and my friend ended up coming over while I was working on that poncho, like putting the tassels on, and I didn't work on it anymore. And by the time she left, it was kind of later, and I was discouraged because I knew it was gonna rain, and I made that specifically for the market because I thought it would do really well. So instead, I started knitting a hat, because I knew I already wanted to knit a hat, but I just started on it last night and I worked on it a little bit today. But I think this has to be like 11 inches or something, and I have probably like, I don't know, 6, 8, somewhere in there. But I think I'm gonna keep working on this tonight. It's only 7:30, so I have plenty of time. But I'm gonna keep working on this, and then if I'm done at a reasonable time, then I will work on making more tassels for the poncho. And then tomorrow we're gonna go through all of my stock, tag things, and there's some stuff that I want to move into my sale bin. And if I have time, I kind of really want to make a scarf. But like I said, I'm not gonna like make a bunch of stuff like I originally planned, because I don't want to waste my time. So that is my update. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you guys the yarn library, but we will do it again another day. With that being said, I'm just going to get to knitting. Okay, it is now 8:35, so I think that took like an hour, which honestly isn't bad. I'm kind of shocked. I thought that these took me a lot longer than that, but I just reached 11 inches, and then I think there's like 3 rows of decreasing, and that takes no time at all. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll finish this up. I'll leave in my ends now, but I'm not gonna put a tag on it right now because I have a few other beanies that I've made like I don't know, a few weeks ago that I need to add tags to, and we'll do that tomorrow when we go through all of my products. But I'm still filling up to working, so when I'm done with this, I am gonna finish the tassels on that poncho. I just, honestly, I want to get all the yarn off my desk, and I can't do that until I finish the poncho, because if I put it away, then I'll never pick it up again. And we're not having as many whips as I normally do. That's my goal for the rest of the year. No more whips. But yeah, let me do this and I'll give you guys an update. The beanie is done. Here it is. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like red and gray, and it's navy blue. Try it on for you guys. Super cute. I love these. I love how chunky it is, and they're so freaking warm. I love them. I definitely need to make one for myself for this winter, because I'd be wearing a lot of beanies in the winter. But like I said, I will finish this off tomorrow by putting a tag on it with the rest of my beanies I need to finish. But it is now 9 o'clock. I should probably go to bed, but I think I'm gonna try and put some tassels on the poncho. I think I told you guys, I started doing every other hole, and then I wanted to see how much yarn I had left, and then if I have enough, then I'll put it on every hole, because I think it would look the best with every hole. Whatever. But I think I'll do a little bit of that. Maybe. I don't know. Now I kind of want to read. I'm in a really good part of my book right now, so I might just read and I'll finish that tomorrow. But I'm okay with that. I woke up really early today and I went to bed really late, so I'm a little exhausted. But yeah, here's that. I actually like this color. Maybe I need to make one for myself, but I don't think I have enough yarn. This is all I have left. Maybe it'd be enough. Whatever. Good night. Okay, it is Saturday morning and there's a few things that I want to accomplish today. I have checked the weather and now it's changed. It's only supposed to start raining at like 2:30, which is awesome. I'm really hoping it stays that way. So right now I am going to act as if I'm going to my market tomorrow. First thing on the agenda is to finish this poncho. I have to add tassels still to like one side. Honestly, it's pretty close to being done. And then I have to pick up an order from Target, and then I need to work on my chalkboard sign, and I need to tag my finished products and like go through all of my stuff. So pretty easy, honestly, not a ton. I think the hardest thing will be my chalkboard sign. That usually takes me quite a while, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if I should do it if it's gonna rain, because I can't put it out because it'll just wash away. But maybe we'll save that for the end. But let's just get to making these freaking tassels. I honestly don't think I'm gonna have, well, I don't know. I still can't tell if I'm gonna have enough to go around the entire thing in every hole, but that's what we're gonna start working on to see if we do. And if we have enough time, like maybe later tonight, I want to make a scarf. I don't know why I'm really in the mood to make a scarf, but I really want to. So if we have time, I want to do that. I don't know if there's anything else. If you hear that banging too, we're getting work done on my basement again today, so just ignore that, okay? Okay, so I absolutely do not have enough yarn to make tassels to go like in every single hole around, but I think that that's okay. I'll try this on later. But this turned out so freaking cute. I hope that this sells. I mean, I hope everything sells, but whenever I really like something, I really want it to sell. I don't know. I'm sure that makes sense, but I think that I might steam block this too, like later when we're putting finishing touches and tagging all my stuff. I think that I might steam this a little bit just because it's like a thicker yarn, which is nice because it's warm, but I want it to like loosen up a little bit, and I think it'll help the tassels lay a little bit nicer too. So here's that. Now it is 10:51 and I'm thinking I should go pick up my Target order now. I don't really feel like it, but I also don't want to pull out all of my stuff right now just to leave in the middle to go get my order. You feel me? So I'm gonna put this aside, clean up my desk finally, put this in my scrap yarns. Speaking of scrap yarn, I have a lot. So we need to do some scrap yarn projects soon. So if you have any favorite scrap yarn projects, let me know in the comments because I'm interested. And I've actually never made a scrap yarn project, I don't think. So anyways, let's go to Target. Okay, I first decided I'm gonna tag these or put like my logo tags on my beanies. And as you guys know, I taught myself how to knit. And the only thing I know how to knit is beanies. So I made a lot of them. Most of them, well, I think a couple of them have tags already because they're up on my website. These two are the same. And then I put one on this guy. So I have 3 more I need to tag. I have this one here, this one, which I really like. This is actually the same as this one, but instead of double stranding it with blue, I did yellow. So I'll probably put a white tag on that too. And then the one we made yesterday. So we have 3 of these. I think I'll put a black tag on this one and a white one on both of these. I think that makes sense. I also just realized this tag is upside down, so I'll fix that too. Okay, I fixed this guy and added the tags to the other beanies. I think that they look cute. I actually noticed that I'm running low on my white tags, but since this is the last market of the season that I'm doing, I don't think I'm gonna order more right now, at least. I don't think that it's necessary, because from here on out, everything I make will just go directly to my website, and that will be the only place that I'm selling items. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 beanies for this market, which is super exciting. So that is great. Now that I did that, we're actually going to go to Target, so when we get back, we can start going through all of my freaking stuff. I have a lot of stuff, and that honestly takes the longest, but if you do markets, I highly recommend it. You should go through all of your stuff after every market and before your next one, just to make sure that everything is still there, and so that we can make a list. You guys know that I love to make a list. Okay, I just got back from Target. I didn't get anything exciting, just some makeup I needed to restock on. But now the next step is to put actual tags on everything that I've made. So we put the leather tags on, but now I put tags like this. I write what the item is and the price and the size if it needs one. That's another great tip if you're doing markets. You should absolutely put a tag on everything. People will get nervous to ask for prices, so if they can just look at it and see the price, then they won't have to ask you and they're more likely to buy, in my opinion. But I also put my stamp on it. I don't remember where I bought this, but if I remember, I'll leave a link down below. It wasn't that expensive. It's a 2-inch stamp, I believe, and I just stamp it on there. So we have the 6 beanies, the poncho, I have a toddler sweater, and I have a like size small sweater. I don't think I made it in a video, but it's very similar to the Halloween one that I made, just in a different color. So yeah, not too much to do, and then we can grab my bins full of all of my stock and see if there's anything I want to make, like more mystery bags, and then we can make my little spreadsheet list of everything that I have. So let's get to doing that. I need to find a pen. Okay, my camera battery died, but I tagged everything. This is all of my stuff. And I just changed the battery and this one's about to die too. Why do I do this to myself? So I had to let one of my batteries charge, but it's fully charged now. And while I was waiting for that to charge, I didn't want you guys to miss anything. So I actually started a scarf here. I got quite a few rows in, honestly, so I think that this will be another easy project to finish, hopefully. But now I'm gonna go and grab all of my bins of stock, and like I said, there's some things that I think that I want to add to my sales bin. So like summer items, like I have like bikini tops, crop tops, that kind of thing. So I need to pull that all up here. And then I was smart. After my last market, I duplicated my spreadsheet and I marked everything off that I sold. So I added in all my new items. They're sitting like right here. And I took off the things that I don't have any of anymore. And then if we finish this scarf, I'll have to add to it. But I tend to have a couple items that don't make it to the list because I make them last minute. And I just write them in with a pen once I print the sheet out. But let me go grab my bins and we'll see what all I've got. Okay, I grabbed my bins. This big one has all of my stock in it. And then this clear one here, it has my mystery plushies and then my sale items. So what I'm going to do first is, I think what stuff I want to put in the sale bin. I just have to take it out and adjust the price on them. So I'm going to go through this one first and pull out the things that I want to add to the sale bin. Okay, I pulled out a few things that I want to change the prices of. Again, these are summer items. So I have this red and white bikini top. I originally had it for $15. Honestly, I'll probably do it for like $8. Again, I do this because I want these things out. I want them gone. So it's not that big of a deal, and I made them forever ago. I know that it's cheap, but I'm okay with that. And then I have two of these tops, one in black and one in red. These are $25. This is a size large. I'll probably change this price to be like, I don't know, 10 or 15. And then here's the red one, same size. And then I also have this top. I made this so long ago, but it's a really cute little vest top. I have this as $15. And then I have some bags. I have a lot of these, but these two are my only small size ones. So I'm gonna add this one and this brown and pink one. And then I also have these peace sign bags. I have 4 of them. So I have like a white and tan, pink and tan, yellow and pink, and then yellow and green. So I'm gonna adjust the prices on all those and then add them to this bin, and then put my new items that we just tagged earlier into this one. And it's great because I have room now, because before it was very, very full. Okay, I adjusted the prices, added them to this bin, and now what I need to do is go on my Google Sheets here and take them off my list. So that way I know that those are in the sale bin and they're not in my main stocking area. The next thing that I'm not sure what to do with is my mystery bags. So I normally do 2 different kinds, like 2 different sets per market. So last market I had these Halloween cats. I sold 2 and I only have 1 left. So with this one, I need to peek in here and see which one is in here, so that way I can make the other 2 and make those. And then I also have these party snail ones. These I've brought to like every market and I've sold a couple, but I have 4 of them and they just have not sold at all. So I am contemplating either just keeping them this market, because this is my last one, just see if people will buy them, or adding them to my sale bin at a discounted price, or just taking them out of the mystery bags and just adding them to my sale bin, like not in the mystery bag. I'm not sure about this one yet, so I'm gonna wait to make my decision on that. But first I will see which guy it is in here. I know I sold the gray cat, but I'm not sure which other one that I sold. I hope that I can open this without like, okay, I just looked in there, the black cat's in there. So I need to make another orange one, which is like the mummy, and then I need to make another gray one. So super easy. I'm glad that it was those two because actually the skeleton one takes way longer. So now that I have all that done, I'm going to, I guess, make these cats really quick and then print out these labels and then print out my stock sheet because you should, I like it printed out so I can write on it. I don't want to have to pull my phone out because I'm always using my phone for payments and stuff. So I like to have it wrote out. So I'll first crochet the cats and then we can make the bags and print the labels. Okay, so I need to make a gray and a orange. Okay, I have my yarn. I don't know if this gray is going to be enough, but I have different gray. I just like to try and use all the same kind of yarn, and I don't have any more of this, I believe. But I have my pattern right here. I wrote it out, but it's a free pattern by Chubbies by Ash on Instagram. It's super cute. So I think I'm going to start with the orange one, and then we can move on to the gray one. The orange one is the mummy, so I just have to make a cat and then make a chain. I just did the little body, so I'm gonna put the eyes on and embroider the face, and then we're pretty close to being done with the cat portion, and then we just basically make a long chain for the mummy and you wrap it around. So pretty easy. I'm glad that I only have to make 2 of these because they're really simple. I just, you know, Ami's not really my thing. So let me put the eyes on and get this done. It is 3 o'clock, so I feel like we've gotten a lot done today. And I think that we're on track. I'm actually gonna check the weather. Everyone hope that it's going to be fine. It says no rain till 11 p.m. Oh my gosh, I really hope that that's the case. Yay! I'm so glad that it's changing because like I said before, it was supposed to rain all freaking day. So everyone cross your fingers and hope that that is true. The face is on. So I just have a few decreasing rows to close it up and stuff it, obviously, make the tail and the mummy things. It's 11, it's 3:19, so great progress. I finished the cat. Now I'm going to make the little mummy piece. It is 3:45, so still good time. I can't remember what time I started making this, but I think they normally take like a little under 2 hours maybe. So not too bad, but I'm kind of dreading making another one. I really don't want to. Done. Cute. Now I need to make another one. I think I might need to take a break and work on my scarf. I don't know why this really just was a lot. It didn't take that long, but I just really don't want to do it. So I'm going to work on my scarf for a little bit, and when I get the courage, I will make the gray cat, okay? Okay. Okay, I literally only did like 4 rows on my cardigan, but all of these bins are driving me crazy, so I need to finish this freaking cat. So let's just do it. And I think that this will be enough yarn. I'm not too concerned. So let's just do this. Even though I really don't want to. I have no reason to not want to. I'm just over it. But there's nothing else I really need to do. I was thinking about redoing my chalkboard sign. it's a double-sided chalkboard sign, and one of the sides I did in my April market, and that's when it rained and it got ruined. So when that happened, I was like, that sucks, but it's double-sided, so I drew something else on the other side because it was blank. And so I've been using that, but the side that got ruined says like mystery bags here, sale items, and then the side that isn't ruined just like has my name on it. And I think that having like it advertised that I have mystery bags and sale items will really bring people in. So I probably should redo it, but it took me a really long time. And so when it got messed up, I was really discouraged, but I think it would be worth it. But then again, if it's gonna rain again and I spend all this time trying to redo it after it got ruined in the rain last time, that would also suck. So I just need to figure out what I want to do. But before we do that, I need to finish this cat. I don't know why my camera's struggling to focus today, but I have it, and it wasn't actually even that bad. And now I'm on the easiest part and probably the quickest part, so fine. It's 4:51, so I'm gonna finish this guy. I hope I can finish it by 5:30, so that way we can print the labels, put them in the bags, print out my stock list, and then pack up my car, and so that way I'm ready for the morning, because I like to pack up, or I like to get there around 9:30, even though the market doesn't start till 11, but when there's a lot of people there, it like stresses me out. And we are allowed to get there as early as like 8 or 8:30, so I kind of pick somewhere in between. It usually takes me like not even 30 minutes to set up, but you know, like I said, I kind of hate whenever there's like a lot of people around. I like to be able to take my time and not worry about like moving my car out of the way or things like that. So just gonna keep working on this guy and hopefully finish it soon. The body is done, so I just have to make the little witch hat for this one. I don't remember how long that takes. It is 5:12 right now, so if we can be done in like 18 minutes, that would be awesome, because I don't want to sit here anymore. Adding this to my scrap pile. This is how much I had left, so perfect amount for that, but now I have gray scraps. He's done, and guess what? It is 5:30 on the dot, so pretty happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and print out those things, cut out my labels, and we're finishing this up. And obviously I'll bring you guys with me to the market tomorrow, but I don't know how much more I'll film tonight because I've literally been filming all day and I need a break. I want to like go chill in my bed or something. Okay, I finished the bags here. I have 3. They all have a different plush in it. I printed out my stock list. Now I need to repack my bins and set up my car. I'm not gonna show you putting stuff in my car because it is a game of Tetris, let me tell you. I have a system and it all fits in just my car, but it's a process, so you don't need to see that. You don't even want to see that, I promise. But like I said, I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else tonight. If I want to, I'll work on my scarf, but I don't know if I'll end up finishing it. But it's fine. If I don't bring it to my market, then it'll be on my website for you guys to purchase. Okay guys, it is now Monday. I did not end up filming at all yesterday, which was the market, because it rained all day and I left early. And it kind of sucked, but we knew that that was a possibility, and I still ended up making like $150, and I was only there for, I don't know, 2.5 hours, so not bad at all. But they are going to be doing a redo market next week, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I have a vacation in a few weeks that I have not prepared for at all, and so I think that I need the time to prepare for that. It sucks, but now all of these products will be on my website for you guys to buy if you would like. And I've been thinking about this for a while. So if you guys use YouTube 5, you'll get 5% off everything in my website. And that's an exclusive code for people on YouTube. So be sure to use that, and definitely check out the Halloween stuff. I might end up putting it on sale since obviously it's not Halloween time much longer. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. I'll link it down below or in the card. Now, with that being said, now that it's Monday, we have one thing that I would like to finish for this vlog, and that is that giant crochet cardigan order that I got last week. We did not finish one of the cardigans, and I want to show you the other cardigans. So I need to finish the small green one, and that is where we'll call it. But I also need to show you the scarf that I was working on earlier in this video, because I did actually finish it. Okay, here's the scarf. It looks really good. I did do tassels, and I think it was so worth it. It's very, very cute. I actually like it a lot, and I think I will be making a lot more scarves because it actually didn't take too long and it looks gorgeous. So here is that. Now let's just get started on that cardigan so we can finish it up, and then I can show you the final reveal of all these cardigans we've been making over the last like week and a half, 2 weeks. So let's get started. Okay, the cardigans are finished. I figured I'd try them all on and show you guys because I don't think I got to in the last video. But this one is a size small. It is just plain green here. Just a classic hexagon cardigan. It's a great length. It hits right about hip level. All of my ends are woven in. The cuff looks great. Let me try on the other ones. Okay guys, now that I showed you all of those cardigans, we finished up everything that I wanted to accomplish this week. So that is going to be the end of this week's video. This video was a little bit different for me. I've never really done a vlog quite like this. I took you through the end of last week, through the weekend, and then obviously today's Monday. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you're looking for some more behind the scenes content from me, be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And if you like crochet content, crafty videos, be sure to subscribe. It means a lot and it really helps push my videos out to the algorithm if you're liking, commenting, subscribing. So in this video, comment, what are you working on? Are you guys starting Christmas gifts yet? Is that crazy to say? Let me know down below. But with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.